Welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 22nd, 2025. We're going to be talking about AEW's results. We only got 3 matches here because they had long segments. People complain about WWE doing their segments, but my God, we got 2 face-to-faces. We got a contract signed to be part of a team. And then I added another segment because the Hurt Syndicate are defending the tag titles at Double or Nothing against Dustin Rhodes and who else? Sammy Guevara. I forgot who it was. And we found out who will be in the Anarchy match. I will tell you guys who it is now because it was already made last week, so I will tell you guys who's in that match right now. Oh God, it's raining. It makes me sleepy, man. It's been raining the last couple of days, 2 days, something like that, and it's making me fall asleep. My goodness. Alright, let's see. So the people that in the Anarchy in the Arena match will be Kenny Omega, Swerve Strickland, and looks like the women will be in this match as well. I don't know, is it intergender or Willow has to just fight Maria Shafar? We got Willow Nightingale and the Ops, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Samoa Joe, and Shibata. Shibata made his return to yesterday. They will be facing Death Riders versus John Moxley, Claudio, Maria Shafar, and Wheeler Yuta, and the Young Bucks. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson. No Gabe Kidd. Why is he in this thing? Why is he in this part of this rivalry? Is he part of the team of the Death Riders? Because is he helping the Death Riders? Or he's helping the Young Bucks? I have no idea. Because he showed up last week in the ladder match, and I thought he will be in the Anarchy in the Reno match. Why can't you put him in there? Well, what's the point of him being there? Ladies and gentlemen, we got some face-to-face. So first one, we got the women's. Mercedes and Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter says she is the only one. How she got to wrestling is that she didn't she wasn't rich. She wasn't born in the wrestling business. I don't know what she tried to say. But she did say that she fought, she did all this stuff. She's saying Mercedes did not fight and that stuff. Mercedes says she did. And then Jamie Hayter brought up the when she lost her title, the New Japan Pro Wrestling's Women's Strong Championship. And that made Mercedes more angry as she attacked Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter attacked Sasha Mercedes to end the segment, and then Tony Storm came out because she's in the commentary for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we have MJF's contract signing, and it was taking forever because MVP was making fun of the fans. Shut up and get it done already. You don't. I've never seen a team needs a contract. Like, Braun Breaker didn't sign a contract to be joining with Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. Just join the team. I don't understand the logic here. And MVP was talking and talking. Nobody cares what he had to say because he always says the same thing. Nobody cares. And then he brought out MJF, and there's the lawyers, Martin Sterling, and some other guy for the Hurt Syndicate. And they finally signed the contract, and Bobby was hesitant, and he finally signed the contract. And they have these stupid little they have these hats, baseball caps. And of course, MVP puts one on, he looks like a ding-dong. MJF puts one on, they look like a ding-dong. There's some people that actually could do work with the caps and make it good. MJF and MVP did not make it well. Didn't make it work. And then Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara came back. They added another promo or segment with Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara. And MJF was talking. And then Dustin told him to shut up. And then he had some things to say. Oh my God. Why? So there was no fighting, except for that one segment I talked about, the face-to-face between Mercedes Moné and Jamie Hayter. Dustin just runs his mouth the whole time. Wouldn't stop talking. Like, dude, yes, you have a match. Awesome. You have a tag team title match. Why you keep talking? This is why we got 3 matches only. Because these guys can't stop talking. Okay, so nobody attacked anyone there. Dustin thinks he did a great promo. He told them off. Awesome. And then we had another face-to-face between the men's in the Hard Cup. Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page, they both want to do this to bring back the world title from Jon Moxley, because that title has been hostage for months, almost a year now. And we want to see the belt already, but Jon Moxley won't show it. But Will Ospreay is doing this because he wants it. And Adam Page is doing it because he needs it. For both of their families. But Will Ospreay says there's going to be a numbers game. Whoever wins this match at Double or Nothing, he's hoping... He says if Hangman wins, he will have Hangman's back in that match at All In. Because of Death Riders. And he says he's hoping it will be the same thing with you. You will have my back if I win. You help me in at All In as well. Or you have my back and not help, but make sure it's fair match. And then at the end, they drank beer, and then they went up to the stage, look at the trophy, look at the Tron that says Will Ospreay versus Hangman Adam Page, and they walked their separate ways. Awesome. It was a good segment, it's just why it had to be so long. So the matches we had was the Ops, and Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs, and Swerve Strickland versus Jon Moxley and the Young Bucks. Well, it was a pretty decent trios match. I enjoyed it, but the winner of that match was the Ops and Swerve Strickland. And then the whole brawl happened here. Everybody's attacking somebody. Kenny Omega showed up. The rest of the Death Riders showed up. Everybody showed up. And then after the brawl, Jon Moxley and his rest of his team ran away. So Samoa Joe says, we're not waiting until the Sunday. We're going to get you guys tonight at the end of the show. So next match we got Ricochet versus Anything Bowens. Ricochet won the match by using the scissors. I do not know how Anthony Bowens did not see it because he was walking right towards Ricochet when Ricochet grabbed the scissors out of the turnbuckle pad. How in the world you did not see that, Anthony Bowens? That's a botch. I don't know if that's a botch or not. But Ricochet won the match, and looks like, and then here comes Mark Briscoe comes out with a stretcher and wants to put Ricochet into the stretcher and do an elbow off the turnbuckle to make sure he stays in the stretcher. But Ricochet ran away. We have a stretcher match next on this Sunday. I wonder if it's the same rules as WWE's to go over a line on the stage. I think WWE stopped doing the stretcher matches. We have Mina versus Julia Hart. It was an okay match. The winner of that match was Mina getting the win. Toni Storm was on commentary and all that stuff. But at the end, Julia Hart attacked Mina. But Mina did a figure 4 onto Julia Hart. And then Sky Blue came out and saved Julia Hart. So I'm guessing we're having that tag team again. I don't understand why there's a women's tag team when there's no tag team titles. Why do you make a tag team for the women's? Like Anna Jay and Harley Cameron, what's the point of it? What's the point of it? I wish there was a tag team titles for them, that they could go for it. So we got Scott, and then Toni Storm came out and attacked Sky Blue. I heard they were best friends, but Toni Storm didn't care about that. She did a German suplex. And then we had a tug of war for the championship with Mina and Toni Storm. And then Mina just attacked Toni Storm and did a figure 4-way around the turnbuckle pose. to hurt Tony Storm's legs before Double or Nothing. Well, at the end of the show, Young Bucks thought it was a great idea to mention that Samoa Joe's team said they're going to try to beat us up, but it's the end of the show. They didn't do it. They got attacked by Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs. They were fighting backstage, and then you see guy after guy after guy coming in with different weapons. Utah with a candlestick. We saw a trash can. Willow Nightingale showed up. Chauffeur showed up. Everybody's showing up. That's in the Anarchy match. And then they all brawled out in that ringside and in the ring. They were all fighting, and they were about to put Matthew Jackson through a table, but he got saved because of Claudio. But when Kenny Omega and his team was getting the upper hand, Gabe Kidd comes out and makes it harder on the other guys because the numbers game. So, ladies and gentlemen, those guys were standing tall. But we will see what happens this Sunday. Well, maybe not, because I'll be watching NXT Battleground. So I will be watching that. I will be looking at some video clips and stuff like that. We will find out what happens. No updates about 2K25. We got an update. We got a patch yesterday. I do not know what it fixed. I really don't know. People are telling me what it fixed, but I didn't see it. I still play my game, and I didn't see any fixes. I don't see a lot of bad things happen to it yet. I didn't get any bad glitches. I got a couple of little glitches, like every game will have, like little jumpies and glitchy. Because it could be because it's raining, and it's ruin your internet. Bad weather could ruin your internet. Bad things like my internet, the wires could be moving around, and making my internet look horrible. I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what that patch is about. Does that mean we could find out a celebrity guest today? Because normally every time they do a DLC, they do a patch, and we got a patch yesterday. And could we get the celebrity guest? I'm hoping, because we still want to know who this guy is, or her, or a mascot. I have a question. I don't know anyone could answer this. I don't know it's leaked or anything. But I want to know which version of Great Khali. I was watching a YouTube video of WWE, the story of the Great Khali, as when he first debuted, and he was a heel. Big giant man, and he was a heel. Are we getting that Great Khali in 2K25, or the dancing Great Khali? The one that we got like in 2010. Are we getting that Great Khali or the big giant heel Great Khali? Which Abyss are we getting? Are we getting Chris Parks? Or are we getting Abyss? I think we're getting Abyss. Because it was Chris Parks. Because it's supposed to be two different guys. Like the Demon Finn Balor and Finn Balor. That's why they're two different characters. If it was Chris Parks, I think they would tell us it was Chris Parks. If it was Abyss, I think it would be Abyss. So I'm hoping it's Abyss. I don't know they changed his music. It's like the Sandman. People are upset that he doesn't have some music that he had before. And I guess it's the one that he's using in WWE back then. And everybody is upset about it. I don't know Abyss had different music. Did he ever add different music? Maybe in indie wrestling, but I don't think this is Abyss from independent wrestling. I think this is Abyss from TNA. I like his music. It was a little catchy when every time I seen him in TNA. So I'm hoping we get that Abyss. I don't care what attire Abyss we get. It will be awesome to see Abyss in a WWE game. Thank God he's not a surprise. Thank God he's not like the celebrity guest. They actually announced Abyss. So I'm happy for that he's actually announced. Even the Great Khali, imagine him as a surprise, like the celebrity guest surprise. I'll be upset because Abyss I really want Abyss, and it will if it gets delayed and we had to wait a couple more weeks for Abyss, I'll be more upset. If it was Abyss, if it was the Great Khali, I would be upset as well because the Great Khali is a real wrestler. He was a wrestler. I don't know about a real wrestler, but he was a wrestler that wrestled for WWE, and he did. I will be upset because I want the wrestlers. I don't care about the NBA. If that was delayed, good riddance. I don't care. But I don't think it might not be delayed because they're showing us this Tyrese guy, so it might not be delayed. They still have a lot of weeks to tell us who's in that DLC pack. I don't think that deal those guys will be delayed. We have a couple of weeks. It's like in the 24th, something like in June, right? So they have a couple weeks to announce who's going to be in the game. Maybe they want to do on TV like they did with the Tyrese guy. Maybe they want to put on there. Who knows? They might want to do it a different way, announcing people, not on Twitter or social media. We will see. But that's all for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. My hair is going crazy. I have this cowlick thing on. I think some of you guys know what it is, but my hair won't stay down. It doesn't look like it's sticking up. Now it is. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Tell us out. You know what to do. Thanks for the subscribers. We're almost to the 100 subscribers, like my goal. We have one more week until June, but summer doesn't start on June 1st. I know it starts on some type of day on June, so I'm hoping that we get to 100 subscribers when we get on that day. Before summer, on that day. I don't know what day it is. I know it's June something. I know it's not June 1st. It's June something. I don't know when. I need to look it up. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tell us out. I will see you guys tomorrow for TNA, I'm hoping. Maybe not because there's still hockey going on. Oh my god, I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting really tired of hockey right now. It was making me not letting me watch my wrestling. Oh boy. Well, if I don't see you guys for TNA's video, I will see you guys on SmackDown video because of hockey. But SmackDown is on Netflix. Well, for me, it's on Netflix. Everybody else that's international, that's not in the United States, it's going to be on Netflix. So I don't have to worry about hockey. That's all for me today. I know I said that like 5 times now. Tell us out. Bye!